My hair looks a little nuts today. Hello. How's everybody doing today? I really gotta re-dye this. It's like, underneath this, it's like Draco Malfoy blonde. That is awfully quite loud. Hi, Nevaeh. Let's see here. Hello there, John. I don't know what these numbers mean. Do you guys see those purple things next to your name? It's got like a crown. Super tired, dude, same. I'm like right here. Yeah. Do you not sleep good or what? I'm tired, but we're thriving over here. I made new shirts. Don't get mad, they're women's. Oh, I wonder if it's because I reached the 4,000 hours now. Which honestly, I don't think I get paid for videos yet, like from AdSense, because I guess what they do is they send a pin in the mail and then I have to like verify my address or whatever, I think, to make money. I think that that's how it works. I gotta look into it. Oh. Type of digital. Thank you. It like didn't feel real. You know what I mean? I think it's because I've been waiting for so long. Yeah. I think this sounds really bad, but I don't get excited about stuff until like I have proof that it's like happening, you know? It's kind of a messed up way of saying it, but it's true. Like when you've always prepared yourself for the worst in life. Oops. When you click on it, it brings a menu. Interesting. That was a heart for you. I'm working on this thing. I'll show you guys. Oh, and then I got a pet dragon. I gotta show you. That's the brain. Look at that. And then this heart, it looks crazy, but I have to shade it and stuff. I think that's what we're gonna work on today. This is about social media consumption. I was actually planning on having it done today, but that didn't happen because I was doing other things. Let me show you the shirts. Okay, it's gonna be like show and tell this morning. I gotta be careful with this tripod because I broke it last week. And there was tape holding it up and it fell when I was creating something and it like freaked me out and I jumped and everything was crazy, but I'm fine. It wasn't a ghost or a trespasser. Community is growing. It is. It's crazy because like I noticed a shift that the community was growing like after I reached 1K subscribers. Cricket's taking a nap. She's laying on the couch. Here's my pet dragon. I started him at the hospital on Monday when I took my aunt for her chemo. So, that's that guy. I've never drawn a dragon in my entire life. But there's a first time for everything. Shirts. Since you guys are my MVPs, most valued players, these are women's shirts. Sorry guys. I'll have more stuff this fall. But here's a tank. I love these. I love the way they fit. I'm gonna have to keep one for myself. And then I bought these ones by mistake, but I like them anyway. These ones are rad. And then I have a women's V-neck. Yeah, kind of the same design, but like more targeted for women because I've had a million people ask me. Well, and that's the thing too, right? Because like, I either don't have the size or people are like, can you do that but in a tank? It's the annoying thing about clothes. I know people are just asking, but it gets annoying. Hi, Mila. I want to do like, so these are my newest ones. These are actual tie-dye. I want to do like black and white, and every dye that I've been getting sucks. So I'm gonna have to keep experimenting. These are still dope. It reminds me of like a cloudy day. But I have these. I want them to be like loud, like black and loud, you know? And then obviously, I don't think I've ever showed these on camera. Not on a live. Obviously I have these. This is mine. Cane pattern is kind of a crowd pleaser. I've seen different types, people rocking the pattern. Sweet. Yeah, I like this brown. Kind of matches with everything, and I usually wear it, well, always black usually, but like if I were to pick a color, it's green, because my eyes are not blue. Everyone thinks they are. Matt, did you type something naughty? It says message retracted. Number 3. Yeah, so these are these ones. I was up till midnight last night, and I woke up this morning and I was like, oh my god, why am I tired? Gee, I wonder why. I'm not complaining, I'm just like, dude, I got like no energy lately. I'm still getting stuff done though, so that's a good thing. I think it's because I do so many things. Okay, so I'll show you this shirt and then we'll make some art, but Loki kind of pissed me off because it was supposed to be a black dye. That's not black. There's like blue in it. It's still cool, but it's not black. Like, I want pitch black. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I put it in the chat. It said I'm not. Oh. Oh. Alright, we're gonna do this. For some odd reason, I do not want to paint this heart on this thing. I'm kind of lazy, but we're gonna do it anyway. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna like stick my logo on these. I still might. But my logo is white. Which side do I usually have it on? This side. So it would be like right here. I think it would look kind of cool. I don't know. I think I'm just going to do a bunch of test dummies too. Like bring them to art shows and see if they sell. So getting there. Oh, and then I bought another shirt on accident too. I got a I got a non V-neck. But these are cute too, so I might start making those. Who knows? I don't really know. I'm just I'm like throwing gum at the wall hoping it sticks. I can say though that I'm having a lot of fun with it. But they're always out of freaking larges when I buy sizes. Sorry. I had a beef stick. I have food stuck in my teeth. Alright. It's gonna be a busy day, but we're gonna get to it. This is the guy we're working on. I have so many concepts I want to do, but like, you can only make art for so long before you get like stiff. So hopefully my pet dragon will be done soon. Did I think I showed you guys that I finished. Maybe I didn't. My short-term memory is screwed. It's done. I don't know if I showed you guys. This is called anxiety. Isn't that fun? It's consuming. I mean, not like I know what that's like. I just tried the crown thing. It seems to be linked to PayPal and credit. Oh. I think Well, I set up the supers, which is really weird because I set up the supers when I reached 3,000 hours of watch time. Maybe like 2 months ago, I think that was. Month and a half ago. I think it was, yeah, something like that. Timelines are shit for me. But I set that up then, and someone left me a comment and gave me a tip, like one of the subscribers, which was very sweet. The first $10 I made on YouTube was kind of like, woo, that's kind of refreshing. Over 300 videos later. But it was cool. Like, my whole thing was like, if I make $1 off of this platform, that would be sweet. And I made 10, so we're heading in the right direction. All consuming, yeah. Oh, that's what I was saying. Yeah. So after I reached the 4,000 hours, like the first time that these little crown things came up. That's kind of neat. It's new for me too. And then when I find out all the statistics about being monetized, I'm gonna make a video talking about what the process is like, because there's a lot of stuff that people don't talk about. You know, there's a lot of people that don't know you have to be accepted in. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think it's meant to stand out if the chat is going wild. Oh, I wonder if, yeah, I think you're onto something there, John. I wonder if it pushes it through the algorithm more. You know what I noticed? I don't know if like I'm intimidating, but I have to say this. When I'm working on something, there's like tons of people watching. The second I look at the camera, they hop off. Maybe it's because I'm scary. A lot of people have told me, they're like, when you look at me, it looks like you're staring into my soul. It's like, yeah, because I can read you like a book. I know things. Anyway, let's make some art. I need to get my glass here. I don't know about you guys, but I got a busy flipping week ahead of me, and it's Wednesday. I might get to chill. Oh wow, I can kind of relax Sunday. That's a good idea. Yeah. Other things, thank you. Yeah, I was thinking about this little community too. I thought about talking about it in a video, but I'm just gonna tell you guys because you're like my close-knit group of people. And I was talking to, screw it. Maybe I'll talk about it in a video again. Depends on what rabbit hole I end up down, but, yeah, as far as like, because like there's a possibility, oh, I'm gonna turn this light on. There's a possibility that like one of my videos could go viral one day. And I like really sat down and thought about this. This was before I hit the 4,000 hours of watch time, and I was like, I kind of like this small community. You know what I mean? And I was telling my one friend, I was like, you can't pick how many subscribers you have, you know? You can't pick how big or small you are. And I was like, I don't want to be like, just thinking about it, because I think about everything. That's just who I am as a person, very observant. But I don't want to like reach a status of like fame or anything like that ever. Not saying I would, but you know, it's kind of one of them things in the back of your mind that you think about at this point. And I've never heard anyone talk about that. I hope that leg holds up. It's fighting for its life, you guys. Oh, I totally effed that up. If you fall, I'm sorry. I'll ask you if it hurt when you fell from heaven. But yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, I don't want to be like famous. Like, I don't know how I would, with my personality type, like, I would have to come in waves. But like, if people started noticing me in public, I don't know what I would do. That'd be kind of weird for me because I'm very private. Like, I'm really outgoing around the people I know, but if I don't know somebody or I go to a function, I stay quiet and I watch everybody. I'm just quiet. That wasn't me. I swear it's the paint. Like say sometimes you can sense people looking in your direction. Yeah. Yeah, when I was, you know, when you were a little kid, you're like, I want to be rich and famous. Oh, this thing is failing on me. I know it is. There it goes. I'm going to get a different one. Might use... I'm throwing that damn thing in the trash. I'm just going to order a new one. There it goes. She's man down. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell in your ear. Where's my backpack? I gotta clean my house, you guys. I'm in the middle of like, I forgot what I was talking about. Squirrel. Oh, there it is. There's gotta be 6 different conversations. Typical. I don't remember what I was saying. It'll come back to me eventually. You guys can see my messy house. I swore there's like a clamp I have for my other tripod. I don't know if I kept it in here or if I took it out. You stupid crap. Hey, I do have to say that tripod held on for dear life, and it fought for its life. I'll give it that. Yeah, my house is a mess. I'm not showing you that. That's so bad. Where the hell is that extension? Stupid. I do this all day. Do you know how much time I waste looking for things that I misplaced? It's annoying. I'm annoying. Where is it? I don't know. I'm ready to give up. Because I don't even know where the fuck my tripod is. Oh, there it is. My camera's on it. Got it. Part of it. I wonder if that bit will fit on it. Hang on. Worst case scenario, you can just sit here. Alrighty. I hope it's the same hole size. Because I have this for that. Yeah. Someone told me, they're like, Tyler, I don't think you have ADHD. I'm like, well, then you don't know me clearly, because, yeah, that should work. Whatever. YOLO! Hello, Tosia. I really gotta start coming on here looking presentable. I like get caught up in projects, and then I went for a walk today because it's like hotter than Satan's fart out there. It's like 90 today, which whatever, you know. What is wrong with this thing? Stupid. Oh, this is just dumb. It's like the tripod knows that's not the right extension. Well, now that you're sitting there, I spend more time looking for my shit than I do creating sometimes. Life is a journey. I gotta charge that, put that there so I don't forget. It's somewhere. I found it! Bitch. Hello. Welcome to Pure Chaos. Welcome on in. We're trying to make art. Haha. Try. Everything's going in the trash. I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm over it. The claw. You went to Bali. Do you have an interest in that area of the world? I'm reading another book about a country from... Yeah, I'm going back, dude. I have a friend that lives out there, and I want to visit him so bad. I want to do it this year. Don't ask me how it's going to happen financially, but we're finna make it work. Oh, look at that. Well, it's going to have to work till I can order a new tripod. I'm going to have to move my computer. Yeah, but I love Indonesia so much. The people, the culture, everything. It's so cool. You ever go to a place and then you feel like homesick for it? It's kind of that vibe. Sorry, you might have to just stare at me. We're gonna make this work. Till I can... Oh, that's actually fine. I just can't see what you guys are saying. Because I have a pop socket. Oops. What the heck did I do? There we go. I have a pop socket on the back of my phone, and so this... Let's try it. Because if I go higher, it's on the buttons. Stupid. Hang on. You're going for a ride. I think if I have a spirit animal, it's Scrat off of Ice Age. Okay, hopefully... Can you guys hear me fine and everything? There. Now we're in business. 23 minutes later. Pacific Island stuff. The story about a country that wasn't on board with their capitalism or communism and a modern Hindi Buddhism culture with... Yeah, there's a lot of that over there. I don't really pay too much attention to politics in other parts of the world, but yeah. We're working on raindrops, okay? I got good news though, you guys. My hair's growing back. I'm so excited. Don't get me wrong, they did an amazing job on the haircut. However, I really miss my long hair. It happens every time. I did it for the money. Like, do I like that or do I not? Whatever. YOLO, we'll go with it. Yeah, I don't really need people to create with ideas. I'm just coming to hang out, John. That's the whole point of this. It's a chill environment, no pressure. People who are stressed out at work can come here and chill. I literally get on here with zero expectation. Like, the only expectation I have is to create and hang out with you guys. What people choose to do with that is on them, you know? For an open conversation? Yeah, I think that's because, you know what, people got their beliefs or whatever, and they're so, like, I read about this in this book that I recently opened, and it was talking about how, like, some people have such an opinion that, like, they're so closed-minded they won't even hear somebody else out. Like, politics, for example. We're not going to talk about that on here because it's not what my channel's about, but, like, just as an example, because it used that in there too, but, like, people are so set in one way that they're not willing to listen to somebody else because they don't want their mind changed at all, you know? It's kind of like an ego thing. All of us have it to a certain degree. It's very human of us to, like, we all have ego. I remember, like, when I started healing and stuff, it was like my early 20s because, like, I was super sad. And I listened to a lot of Tony Robbins, Mel Robbins, Dr. Wayne Dyer. But what Dr. Wayne Dyer said is that ego stands for edging God out. And, like, when I heard that, I was like, wow, that's on point. That was one of the things I got from it. I think I listened to a bunch of that when I was like 21, about a decade ago. Oh my god. It's been a hot minute. It is. You know, I'll be talking about this in a video coming up, but I kind of took a break from scrolling. And it helped my brain a lot because depending on what you get on, there's like so many opinions and there's just so much at once. You know, that's a lot for our brain to take in. Sometimes we need the peace and quiet to hear what source is like trying to tell us. I say God. I don't really care what anyone believes in. That's their walk of life, you know. That's another thing too, what I had a hard time with like Christianity is basically kind of alienating other people out because they didn't believe certain things or they didn't go to church every week. Like, the judgment thing is what, like, really puts a bad taste in my mouth because I don't like that. Like, you know, Ozzy recently passed away and people were like, oh, he worshipped the devil and blah, blah, blah. It's like, you don't even know him. I mean, the last concert he performed a few weeks ago, he raised millions and billions of money for charity. Like, that is making a difference in the world, you know? Instead of sitting there pointing a finger, you know, crying a river about life, about how someone's not as holy as you are, that is, like, very selfish to me. And so it's never, like, sat right. Not saying, like, everybody's like that, but I think the people who cast the most judgment are the ones that are doing really shady shit behind closed doors. They're like the biggest hypocrites. That's just my 2 cents. No, I totally agree with you there. I agree with you. It's not, because if anyone's gonna judge us, it's God. You know? Nobody has the right to have that kind of power over us. They can have an opinion, but doesn't mean they're better than you. Just because they go to church every Sunday, it's just like so annoying to me. And I like church, but I don't like certain aspects about organized religion. I just have a hard time with it. And that's the thing about life too, is like, with time, a lot of times our views shift, or our opinions, even our likes, the stuff that we're interested in. About how they treat people, yeah. Yeah, lift a stone and I am there. And it's, what is it? There's a passage, something about, before you judge me about the sliver in my eye, take the plank out of yours. Facts, John, facts. Hello, how's it going? We're working on our social media piece. It's called Whiplash. Hearts and minds. Woo! Mental health. Oh, the brain, I'll tell you what. I will tell you what. I gotta re-glue this girl back down. There's a lot that's gonna change in this thing. We got the rain. I don't know if you can see that. We got Wayne. Thanks, girl. How's your day going? I gotta respond to your message. I'm sucking at that today. I'm so tired. Yeah. Mental health in general, right? I don't know if I like those. I've just been working, making some new eyeballs. How am I? I'm good. I'm really tired. I woke up this morning. I don't know. I used to be such a morning person, and then I rolled out of bed and I was like, the horrors persist. I do not like the morning. I used to be that annoying person with coffee in my hand and be like, good morning, how's your day? And now I'm just like, you should do poetry, John. You're a word person. Yas. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Oh, the AC kicked off. Dude, it's hotter than a Hot Pocket here. I'm not complaining because I hate winter, but I mean, I had sweat in areas that I usually don't got sweat in, and I'm like, that's hot if it's that. Yeah, that's hot. It's a hot one. I generally am not a morning person. Oh my god. I don't know how I did it before. But I mean, I was up till midnight heat pressing shirts, so there's that. And then it's like, what was it like? I think it was like 7 o'clock. I was wide awake. I'm like, why? Why couldn't I just sleep another hour? What the heck? I need at least 7 to function. Some mornings are rough. That was like today. Thanks for being here, Ibrahim. Is it Ibrahim? Am I saying your name right? Language. Dude, listen, this is way off topic, but I'm gonna try and learn Indonesian. Wish me luck. Can't even remember where my tripod went. According to AI, you can master Indonesian in 3 years. Why not try it? You know what I'm saying? You only live once. I'm gonna need it. Send prayers, good vibes. I heard that English is one of the hardest languages to learn because we have so many words that are the same but mean something completely different. Where, there, and there. Two, and two. Gotta be confusing AF, huh? Thank you, right back at you, my friend. Are you Turkish? I heard poetry could be the language space in between. Yeah, I think the world needs more of the raw stuff. Everyone, like, all the artists are like, oh my god, I'm so scared of AI. It's like, I mean, we're adaptable creatures. Like, I really don't think robots are gonna take over the world because, like, somebody's got to fix them when they break down. Humans are gonna have to repair the parts. Robots don't have a soul, that's the difference. And, like, a lot of artists are scared too. They're like, what's gonna happen? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, AI might make art, but it doesn't mean that it came from a person. There's no attachment there, you know? There's no connection. That's just my way of thinking. Kind of like when the Rona happened, everyone's like, oh my god, I'm so scared. And I was like, my introverted ass was like, oh, I just get to stay in the house and have an excuse. It really didn't faze me that much. The only thing that I missed during the lockdown was like going to concerts. Cause like once everybody was free again, I was like, concerts, let's go! I shouldn't sit like this, but here we are. Dude, I went to this Asian market yesterday and I got some noodles. So excited. No soul, no art. Amen. Turkish. Very cool. Do you live in Turkey now, or do you live in the States, the United States? AI of crochet, I'd love to see that. Does it make you laugh, Britt? Yeah, I think that that's the thing about control is like that's the first wave is like making everybody so scared. I ain't scared. Jesus, take the wheel. Oh, thank you, Baxter. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. I did the math, and I did the math wrong like 3 times because I had to like really think back to when my first video back to YouTube was. It was September. I think I have it wrote down. Oh my god. I need water. I think it was September. I thought I had it wrote down up there. Maybe I didn't. September something of 2023. October and November of that year, I posted 3 videos a week. And ever since then, it's been 4 videos a week. There's only been like 2 times that I missed 4 times, and it was like 3 uploads. We've been grinding out here, Kay. We've been raw dogging it in life. Thank you. It hasn't even hit me yet. I'm weird like that though, cause like when I bought this house, it didn't feel like it was mine until I lived here for like an entire year. Like one day I was sitting in my house with my furniture and I was like, oh, this is mine. Like it was like this epiphany. It's kind of the same thing with the YouTube partner thing. Scary part is people who aren't crocheters tend to not notice the differences. You know, there's people like little kids and their parents, like if it's gonna be a special, you know, little plushie or special little something that they're, you know, get, or even for a friend that likes that is into anime, it means so much more when it's handmade though. You are right, it does not compare. Like I would much, like in my opinion, Britt, it's just coming from me. I would much rather buy something handmade. Maybe it's because I'm an artist, but like it would mean a lot more to me to buy like something from you for my niece than to go to the store and buy something that's like fake crocheted. You know? There's something about that energy of handmade. Lots of scammers stealing patterns right now and making subtle changes. Yeah. I think that that's like the crappy part about AI is like what's real. But the personal touch, yes. Crochet is special because unlike knitting, it can be made by a machine. I'm all about the sentiment. Yeah, and you're really good at it, you know? People value that. And I think when people are interested in you as a person and like want to support you too, they'd much rather spend their money on something that is handmade. Yes, time and energy. I was listening to this one guy talk yesterday, and he was talking about like his personal YouTube journey, and I always like wonder, like, obviously my only goal on this platform was to get monetized and like build a community, but like as far as like goals, as far as numbers wise, I was like, I just want to be monetized, and now I'll forever shut up about it, you know? Like, obviously I'm not making income off of AdSense yet, but you know, it's like I reached the goal. I'm just gonna keep creating because it's fun. I don't really need anything greater than that. Before, like maybe a year ago, I would have felt and thought differently, but I kind of like how small this is, you know? I'm not gonna put myself in a box, but right now I think I'm just grateful for you guys, you know? The ones who stuck through all the crash outs with me. Thanks for sticking by my side while I crashed out. Oh my god, this year was terrible for crash outs. I was so emotional. I didn't think I had that much pent up. That's passion for ya. You got it, girl. That's why your paintings have real value. Your time and energy. Yeah. For sure, John. And those who've been at this point, very early days of growth on YouTube, you have found your own way. Yeah. And I think what it gave me was time to just stay myself and not conform to what everybody else is doing. Like, I became more me as I progressed. I've never been like, you know, I think that that's what a lot of people talk about, creators. I don't know if you've ever heard this, but they talk about an expectation from the audience of like certain videos and stuff or certain content. Like, knowing that my channel is this small, like I can do whatever I want. You know, I don't have that. I guess you can do whatever you want regardless, but I don't have that extra pressure added on, if that makes any sense. It is a nice close community, Matt. And there's like the regulars, you know. I'm very grateful for you guys. I feel like really emotional saying that, but like there's a lot of days where if it wasn't for you guys, I still wouldn't be doing this, you know, because I've wanted to quit so many times. Thank you. Yeah, almost 2 years, girl. That was a long stretch. And watching my watch time, it was like watching freaking paint dry on the wall. Because once you hit the 1K subscribers, you don't care what, like, I personally didn't care what number it was after that. I still don't. But yeah, right now I'm enjoying this community and the size of this, and I don't have like, cause like there's a few YouTubers that I watch, or like a group of friends, like Johnny Gilbert, Jake Weber, Tara Yummy. Like I watch all their videos, and they'll go on Twitch streams, and there's like comments coming down like this, and I'm like, I don't think I could. I don't know if I could handle overstimulation. I can have like I'm a one-on-one person, so I can kind of have like a one-on-one conversation with you guys, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah, without you guys, I wouldn't be here. Oh, like I went to the Olympics. Seriously, John, it felt like I was like trying to be Michael Phelps or something in the YouTube world. I was like, dang, our girl is getting tired. I keep saying I'm going to cut back how many videos a week that I post, but I still have not yet. I had like this thrill of picking up the camera and just, I think that's why I like tried all the kinds of content, because there's people who like jewelry hauls, there's people who like the art stuff, there's people who like days in my life, and I think that that's what makes like everybody on my channel so diverse, because people are into different things. But if I would have just came on here vlogging and that's all I did, people would be so used to that. That's why I kind of do everything, because I don't ever want there to be some stupid pressure of, oh, your videos were like this, how come they're not, you switched or you pivoted, how come they're not like that anymore, you know? These are actually kind of cute. You see them? Comic book, Spider-Man stuff, but in the early days of my Watson, her critics weren't very kind, but Spider-Man was a fan. Yeah. MJ Watson. Oh, Mary Jane. Thanks. Yeah, there's always a surprise on my channel. What's she gonna post this time? Is it a crash out or an art video? Or both? I've really been having a lot of fun with photography. It's one of my more so silent passions that I've done for like ever. Since the beginning of times. We talking about Spider-Man? Another example? Being story time weird? Wait, what? Am I lost in the translation? I think I'm lost in the Matrix there, John. Oh my god, yeah, I was happy, and then the next day I was sad again. I really like, I think this year really opened up my eyes to show me how much I really enjoy being around other creative people. Like, I've been around creative people, like, down where I live, and it just doesn't do it for me, you know? I feel so different. But I really vibe with hairstylists and makeup artists. So yeah, I like, oh, that's what I was trying to say, but like, as far as community, it's like having that sense of community. I think that that's why it lights me up so much, because there's like this vision and everybody works together, and then like, it just works out, you know? You just come together and you make it work. Like those bathroom photos, I got that vision in my head when I went to the restroom, and I was like, all right, we're taking her photo in here. I can already see it in my head. I didn't even see the wig on her. I made up my mind. I'm gonna make some shorts about that too, but I got a lot of irons in the fire. Thank you. There'll be more happy times coming soon. I was being weird. Aren't we all? I mean, they can't tell me this is normal. The mind is a terrible thing. The mind it's a trap. It's a trap. Like, ugh. It is. Sometimes you wake up and the mind just doesn't stop and you're like, just shut up in there already. God, I get it. That's how my brain is sometimes. Overthinking really dumb stuff. You probably shouldn't have said that or acted that way. Everybody probably hates you. I'm like, oh my God, seriously, we're doing this today? No, I don't think so. So that's what I did. That was this morning, so I went for a walk and I mowed my lawn and I pushed myself to socialize. A hoodie that says, let me be a weird in peace. The weirdos unite, Brit! We wrote it down, bitches! Hello, William. Being aware of the trap is the first step. Yeah. I was listening to this podcast. God, I think it wasn't Diary of a CEO. It was that other guy. I don't remember his name. I'm terrible with names. But I like to listen to podcasts about the brain and how it works and how, like, mental health stuff. I get really fascinated with science and stuff. Interesting how, like, this thing can hold all of our memories. It's crazy to me, you know? Mo. I don't wanna. My hair is insane. I hate it. I need to straighten it. I feel like freaking Justin Bieber. No hate. It's doing weird things that just, I hate that. I have like a natural wave to my hair and it just looks ugly when it air dries. Hemispheres, yes. Oh, thanks, John. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was the whole reason I bought that car. Like, I didn't need some, like, otherwise I wouldn't have got something so big. Because I had a Honda CR-V before that. So, then I got T-boned. That wasn't fun. Oops. Is it 1 o'clock? 1 o'clock. I really don't want to work on the heart. I'm kind of lazy. Oh my god. Glue it is. This is kind of coming down. The montage of the last piece was good. Yeah, it is cool. And don't ever use, if you ever do the gold foil or gold leaf, don't ever use Mod Podge. There were some people on YouTube saying, oh, use Mod. No, don't do it. Don't do that to yourself. Because you'll end up frustrated and it won't work. And you might screw up your piece. So, there's like a special adhesive for it. I bought mine at Hobby Lobby. I don't remember the name off the top of my head. I think I showed it in the video though. I have like a fancy for that gold foil stuff. Even like branching out and trying different colors and stuff, because everybody just does like gold or silver. And then when I made that butterfly on that piece, I was like, huh, I wonder if they have like a green that would match this flutterby more. And they, lo and behold, got it off the Amazons. Here we go. Excuse me, a little gassy today. Yeah, that iridescence is pretty. It says I have 150 points, so I'll have to figure out that out in the future. Yeah, that's interesting. 10 points for Gryffindor. Hufflepuff. Ugh. I might pop off here, you guys. I got an appointment in a couple, well, less than 2 hours now. So I gotta post shirts online. Try to anyway. Oh my god. Oh. That felt nice. Who knows? Maybe by the next time I do my live, this will be done. That's my hope. It's getting there. It looks ugly right now. I gotta obviously shade in the heart. But I put the white there because I wanted like the initial coat. And then I'll blend in the red. And I found the right red because the red that I had before said it was a matte. It was light. It was a layer. So that was actually gloss. So I got this different shade of red. And this is a matte. And it like goes on so much nicer and I don't have to put like 16 coats on it. So got bright red this time, you guys. Match my hair. Thanks, you too. Have a beautiful day, you guys. Should be on next week. We'll see. So I'll post if I am. I usually post the day of because my schedule's just whacked. So thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you all. I'll see how the red looks like me. It's just a mirage. There's an added E. Mate. My hair looks crazy. I look like freaking Buddy the Clown. Alright, you guys. Have a great day. I'll be on next week. Ah! Almost dropped you on your head. My bad.